Canada did it. Canada, they finally did it, guys. Canada is in the round of 16 at the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup, guys. For the first time ever, thanks to a wonderful half volley from the captain of the Le Rouge team, Estaquito, scoring that beautiful goal after a weak headed clearance. My boy, in the 92nd minute, at stoppage time, the captain rose up, chest the ball, and shot that ball with such precise technique shooting into the bottom left corner of the post, man. That South African goalie was not gonna do it, man. I want to say this, guys. Huge, huge congratulations to all my Canadians out there, man. You guys, I'm sure you guys are so happy right now. You guys are so excited, right? Because for the first time ever, Canada has made it into the round of 16. Now, obviously, people will say, oh, well, it's only because it's a 48 team format. People will say it's only because it's a if it was a 32 team format, you would not have made it. Well, if it was a 32 format, Canada would have made it, right? Because I believe they finished first in the group. Canada finished first in the group, so they still would have made it. Now, here's what I want to say, guys, so we could talk about into the game, right? I think it was very, very impressive. And it was a stoppage time magic, bro. Right? South Africa was very strong. They were very stubborn defensively, and they were not gonna let nothing get past them at all, right? They even have a few moments. Even though Canada dominated the game, they dominated, they had moments. They were like, I mean, oh my God, if you guys were watching the game might look like the score I'm gonna say is 1-0, but I actually enjoyed the game because I saw a South African team that was completely different against New Mexico. This South African game, this team, the performance they had was completely different from the one we watched against Mexico, right? Now I do have to say that 92 minutes, right? It was a very weak clearance by that player. I forgot what his name was, the defender of South Africa, bro. I think it was Imbokazi. I don't know what you were doing. I think you were solid throughout the entire 90 minutes. I think Imbokazi and his center back pairing, Alcon was very solid, but you cannot afford to make little mistakes like that, man. Either you chest if you're gonna clear the ball out, either you chest it, you shoot it outside of danger, or you're gonna put a lot more power to your head and clearance, man, because he just gifted the ball. He cleared the ball out and gifted the ball to the captain of South Africa, man. Eustáquio, right? I don't know, I might be butchering his name. I hope you guys could tell me if I'm saying it right. This guy came in, just the ball, right, with such precision, technique, and power, shoot it at the left bottom corner, and bang, it's a goal, right? And it sucks because when your opponent is scoring that goal at that moment, it's very hard to make a comeback, man, right? Like this is not like Austria versus Algeria that which was a beautiful game as well, where like both goals were scored in stoppage time. This right now, people are not making no mistakes at all. What I saw from South Africa was very, very cool. But Canada, they wanted it a lot more. They put the pressure on. Now that stoppage minute, bang, they scored it. They scored a goal. And I think, man, it's such a sucky way to go out because I'm sure South Africa would have no problem dragging this to penalties, and Canada don't want to do that, right? Canada's like, hell no, we don't want to do that. It's also interesting to me, guys. Like this game was held in Los Angeles. The game was not held in Canada, where like we would expect the home crowd to be at. So I'm kind of confused about that, right? Why wasn't the Canada game held in Canada, bro, right? But maybe because South Africa was home and then Canada was like away type shit, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it was, I guess. But before that, let's get how the game started, right? Let's get to the bottom of the game first, okay, guys? I think that's one thing that has to be said as well, right? Oluwaseyi and Jonathan Davis was not impressive to me. I don't understand why. I guess I felt like just because they were able to score goals against Qatar, that means that made me think that they were back, but no, they were not back at all, guys. Oluwaseyi and David was straight up mid. They were not impressive to me. Maybe around the 40th minute, they had an opportunity to do something, right? I do think David was better than Oluwaseyi. He had more touches in the opposition box, right? About seven or eight touches, right? And Canada was very relentless, man. They were very intense with the pressure, trying to have they dominate the ball possession. They fired 14 shots, right? And I think the South Africa goalie had to make some impressive saves, right? I think he made 5 saves. He made 5 saves against the ongoing pressure of of the Canadians, man. So it was very, very interesting seeing what was going on from Canada. It was very unfortunate that they did not have an opportunity to score a goal as early as they would have wanted to, right? But let's not forget, South Africa was very, very defensively sound. The discipline I saw from South Africa was so impressive to me, guys. I really, really appreciated the defensive um discipline, the tightness. They made no mistake, in my opinion. They were very, very strong in closing up any gap, not allowing a single up space to be opened up, right? Like in the 40th minute of the game, a corner kick was taken, and Canada had opportunity to score around the 40th minute of the game. Two blocked shots from a defender, right at the goal line, struck the ball out. Canada came again within that same play. They won the rebound and then shot the ball again. And this time it was the South African goalie who blocked the shot again. And I was like, yeah, I won't lie to you, guys. My butthole was clenching, guys. I was clenching my butthole because I was like, yo, this is not the same Canada, man. No sloppy fouls, no reckless fouls, not a lot of yellow cards, not a lot of red cards. I mean, South Africa did not have a single yellow card, bro. I really want us to talk about that. So, as much as I enjoy listening to I'm a piano, I enjoy shaking myself to it. I love dancing to I'm a piano. I mean, hey, I have to give a very, very big shout out to the Bafana for that defensive performance. But eventually, it was going to happen where Canada was going to find a way, man. One person that I do have to mention was Canada original captain, the best player ever, Alfonso Davis, coming in around the 70th, 75th minute. And I have to give Alfonso Davis a shout out, guys. He deserves a really big shout out. Alfonso Davis, his pace, I like the fact that this guy was out with a hamstring injury. He's coming back, and you could just tell, man, like form is temporary, class is permanent. The pace that I saw from Davis was fucking amazing. I saw that pace and passing that Canada has been missing all game, even in the group stage. I saw it, man. Beautiful passing, beautiful pace, stretching out the defense, doing everything possible to open up that tight defensive gaps that South Africa has done all game long. And lo and behold, it happened, right? Lovely cross into the box. Mbokazi did a poor job of clearing the ball out. The ball fell to Eustáquio, chest the ball, half volley, and bang. Canada was 1-0 up. Lovely celebration right there. And even though South Africa tried to rally back, I'm sorry, it was too little, too late. It was at stoppage time. The goal came at stoppage time, so they only got like 3 to 4 minutes left. And the referee did try to give them an extra minutes more in terms of, the whole time wasting that was going on by Canada. But it is very unfortunate, man. It was too little, too late. But South Africa, hold your head high. You made it outside of the group stage, right? I don't remember. I think in 2010, South Africa did not make it out of the group stage, if I remember correctly. And now we're here seeing South Africa making it out of the group stage. And I have to give a very big shout out to Canada, man. But them to make it to the round of 16 for the first time ever is amazing. That this shows that the football is heading a nice way. Now, young kids, young Canadian kids will be watching this game and be like, you know what? I don't want to be a hockey player. I want to be a football player. I want to be a soccer player, man. Like, this is what we want to see, the growth of football in North America, especially between the United States and Canada. And I think we're getting that, to be honest with you guys. I think we're getting that, man. Um, man, what can I say, guys? Right now, I think if you're Canada, you're waiting for Netherlands versus Morocco. And man, that's gonna be such a tough game between those two teams, and whoever comes out on top is still gonna be a tough game for you guys. You guys want to hope that that game goes down to the wire. You guys want to hope that that game goes down to extra time or penalties because that way the legs will be tired and Canada can take on that. You know what I'm saying, guys? But either way, you guys tell me what you guys think about the game. I think Stephen Eustáquio was one of the best players of the game. I think he was the most. I mean, even though he scored a game, even if you take away that goal scoring, to me, he was still the best player of of Canada's team. Right, he was the engine of the midfield, dictated the tempo, he delivered dangerous set pieces. Right, and then on top of all that, scored a game-winning goal. That is just it doesn't get any better than that, y'all. It does not get any better than that. Anyway, guys, that's what I have to say about this round of 32 game. And obviously, tomorrow we got Brazil versus Japan and the other games going on. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all.